In this video, I'm going to talk about hierarchy structure of the computer organization. So when we learn the computer organization, we need to view the computer as a layered structure. Since computer is complex system, there are so many components, and each component has the different layer of the structure, has different functions and structures. So we are going to view each of the structure layer by layer to understand the structure and the functions. During this class, you need always keep in your mind the hierarchy nature of the computer. We will describe a computer organization from a top-down to decomposing the system layer by layer. And in each level, we will going to focus on structure and the function. So always keep in your mind, structure and function is a combination. What is the structure? Structure is the way in which components relate to each other, how to design, how to put together. And functions is operation of these individual components as part of the structure. The function, we are going to focus on the 4 on the top layer. There are 4 basic functions that computer can perform. First one is data processing. Data may take a wide variety of the forms, and the range of the processing requirement is broad. For example, if you have big data, you have image data, you have audio, video data, from the top level you view as a chunk of the application data. But in the different layer, they have binary, they have data frame, they have the data package that's going to separate into the different layer. But it's always considered as data processing. Second, the function is data storage. You can, from the top layer view, from the top level view, we can see our short-term storage that is in the memory, long-term storage that is the disk, and data movement, the input output I/O. When data is received from or delivered to a device that is directly connected to the computer, this is the top level view. You are input data from disk and then output to the network. But in the each level, for example, the data from the memory to the cache, cache to the CPU registry, that is another level data movement. Okay, the fourth one is control. A control unit manage the computer's resources and take the orchestrate the performance of its functional parts in response to instruction. And control is managed by the CPU, to managed by the I/O, managed by the bus. Is going to also have different levels. But you always keep in your mind data processing, data storage, data move, data control, and this can be has different levels. In our textbook has these very good figures, so you have a basic picture what is a layered structure and what is top layer. For example, the circle is computer. Within computer has I/O, has main memory, and then the middle have the system bus communication with the CPU. This is the main components and the main communication bus, and then construct computer. But within the one component, for example, the CPU, we can have register, arithmetic logic unit, and internal bus, and also has control unit. You see, this is another level to decompose into different components. And also here has storage, movement, control, and to look into the control unit. And then that is another layer down. Within this control unit, we also have sequential logic, control unit, register, and decoder. And within here also has controller memory. This is the further down decompose another level of the confidence. Okay, this is what we mean from the top down to the low level. Each layer has its structure, has its function to step by step to understand the computer organizations. This is another picture to show how to layer down, how to decompose, and how to structure and functions. For example, this is a computer, has system bus, I/O memory, CPU, communication, and then within the CPU we have register, arithmetic logic unit, control unit, and at the internal bus, and this is the CPU. The control unit also had all these three components and control unit bus. This is what we refer to the layered structure. And within the CPU, memory, chips, and multi-chips module going to has introduced different components. And the different components has different smaller unit. For example, the gate is a device that is may implement a simple Boolean and logic function. So this is gate structure and implement this is the function that is for the control data flow. And the memory cell is a device that is can store 1 bit of data, and this is 1 bit can store the data, can process data, and can move data, and also can control data. And all these functions can be realized by the memory cell. Okay, this is we get into another level of the structure and functions. Okay, this is the way we are going to decompose computer system layer by layer, components by components, but we always focus on the structure, function, and then to understand how the computer works. Okay, that is what we are talking about the structure and the functions. Thank you very much. See you next time.